The last way you can create an assessment on Edulastic is using the upload feature. You can take an assessment that you created on Microsoft Word or Google Docs and convert it to a PDF and then upload it to Edulastic. So to do that, you'd want to click the Upload PDF option. From there, you have two ways you can go. Like I said, you can upload a assessment that you created either on your computer or from Google Drive. The other option they give you is if you have maybe an assessment that is not on your computer, but maybe it's like a test packet that came with a textbook set, or maybe you have written a bunch of questions on your board in your classroom. You can choose to just continue with the blank assessment to where students would just have to insert the answers. There would be no questions on the Edulastic platform, just a place for students to put their answers. So I'm going to go ahead and just upload an assessment. I'll go with a quiz. And then you're at a point where you can see that assessment in the Edulastic platform. So the first thing you're going to want to do is probably name your assessment. So I'll just call this Systems of Equations. And then once there, you can choose how you want students to respond to the questions on your assessment. Edulastic gives you the option to create multiple choice questions, multiple selection, text entry, numeric, essay, or in a math classroom, they can choose to use the expression evaluator. So it's pretty easy. There's also options for you to add shapes or add additional text. You can add a video or images. You can make comments on your assessment as well. So let's say I wanted to make question 1 a multiple choice assessment. I could use the text tool to off to the side here, generate multiple choice answers, solution, and you can use your drag tool to align those so they're a little organized, a little nicer for students to see. And then to make the actual question a multiple choice question, you still have to click on the multiple choice, click on the question that you want to be multiple choice, and then select the correct answer. So for this question, the correct answer would be C. Then you can adjust your point values as well, so maybe I'll make that work with points. And then you can choose to accept. So you can just go through your assessment and continue making multiple choice questions, text entry, essay, or whatever. I'm going to make this one an expression evaluator question. So this will allow students to enter math type. Just so happens for this question, the answer is no solution. But to find that out, they might have to use a math toolbar to show their work. So since this is an Algebra 2 assessment, we tend to use more advanced math symbols. So I'm going to give them access to the advanced math toolbar. Once again, we're dealing with variables x and y, so I'm going to allow them to enter that. Handling of the comma. So in math, a lot of times, once you hit like the thousandth place, you use commas. Our students really aren't used to putting commas when they're typing. When they use a calculator, there's not a comma option. So I'm just going to have them use commas to list items, not to separate digits. And then because, once again, we're in Algebra 2, a lot of our answers have variables, so I have the expression setting on. However, if this was more of a elementary type math class, you could choose to only have the option for them to enter quantities, so numerical answers. And then, once again, you can change your point values, not 23, and accept. So like I said, you can continue doing that. If you would like to view it as a student to see what they're going to see whenever you assign them this assessment, you can do that. So this is kind of what they see. They can click on the blue box so they have a better idea. For this question, I might have them show their work on a separate sheet of paper and then just select their answer once they have shown their work. Here is that expression evaluator question, so they can choose to type in their answer or write out no solution, so on and so forth. So once you're happy with your assessment, you'd want to click Review. And then from here, you can choose how to rate the level of difficulty for each question. So I would say both of those are about medium. The DOK level, I would say those are skill concept questions. And then you can link them to standards. We're going to use the Missouri Math Standards. Let's see, I believe we are dealing with reasoning with equations. So solve a system of linear equations algebraically or graphically. That's what I would relate those questions to. So that's both of them. So back and grab that one again. And then you have your point values. You once again have one last opportunity to adjust those point values if you'd like. And you can also adjust your answer over here if you'd like. So once you're happy with your assessment, you can either save it as a draft and come back later to keep working on it, or you can choose to publish or assign. And just like with the other two methods of creating assessments, you have the opportunity to create your open date, your close date, the open and close policy, and then whether or not to release students their scores right away or to wait until you've looked over their assessment. So close date until the end of the semester. And at that point, you can publish and assign later or assign.